whatever. I'm Kiersten.
I'm Chris.
And today's video, we are making homemade ice cream for the first time. So a while ago, we bought this little contraption. What is it?
It's an ice cream maker.
And
An electric one.
yeah. And we put together a homemade recipe from the recipe book of the thing. We also put the canister part in the freezer because that's what you have to do before you do this.
For 24 hours.
For 24 hours. So we did that already. So now we're gonna get our mixture, get the canister and pour it in and have this set up to do its work. And we're gonna see if it tastes good. If it's worth the hassle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's just get into this video.
Let's go.
Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make our homemade version. I did just take the recipe from the booklet of our machine. So we're gonna be testing out the vanilla, which is up at the top. We're gonna test out this recipe because we're gonna make a homemade version, and then I also bought some of those packs that you can buy, pre-made pack things that I think you just add water or milk to it or something like that, or heavy cream, something like that, and it just like becomes the mixture. But I'm gonna also do a homemade version just to kind of compare the two and see which one's better and worth it, if it's hard, if it's easy, if this recipe is good. I'm just gonna do the vanilla because that's the ingredients I have in my house, and it's gonna take the least amount of time to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure out. So in our saucepan, we have to put a cup of chilled milk and a half a cup of granulated sugar, and we put the heat to a medium. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and show you. Okay, in my saucepan, I'm gonna go ahead and put my cup of milk. And my half a cup of sugar. Now I'm just going to wait for that to kind of boil up and dissolve the sugar a little bit, and then I'll do the next step. Alright, so in the meantime, I forgot to put that in there. I have a small bowl and an egg, and I'm gonna go ahead and beat this egg. I'm gonna grab a fork. So now that it's kind of boiling around the edges, I'm gonna drop this down to a low heat. Now that I've dropped it, I've gotten my beaten egg right here. And I do have to make sure I stir this constantly, so I am gonna have that ready. But as I pour this, I'm going to be stirring. Now I'm gonna be doing this for the next 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, you put it in a bowl. It says right here. And now we're gonna stick this in the fridge for at least 2 hours, is what it says. Okay, it's been a few hours. Now I got Chris here. He just got home. And we're gonna finish making the whipped cream part, as well as like the vanilla part and stuff, to add to the mixture I made earlier. So I have 2 cups heavy cream in here. And Chris is going to make whipped cream. Okay, we made a mistake. It's not supposed to be whipped cream. I don't think it's supposed to be whipped cream. I think they're just talking about heavy whipping cream needs to be added. So we stopped the process. It's not quite whipped cream anyways, because it's gonna take a while to become whipped cream. So we're just gonna add that mixture into the other mixture I made earlier, along with,
Teaspoons?
yeah, tablespoons, teaspoons, yeah. As well as vanilla.
add this.
Here's our mixture that we made. Okay, we can't fill it all the way.
Oh no.
So it's not gonna make, it's only supposed to make a pint of ice cream. And this apparently makes 2 cups of ice cream. So we're just gonna do what feels right, right?
Yep.
Alright,
There you go.
so.
It's on.
Because it's on. I
It's
was
working.
wondering. Well, we know it works.
Ready?
Okay, thank you. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, we gotta figure out how to put this on. Oh.
It's a little small. Oh.
There has to be a way of locking it in place.
I think it's just that. And just like that.
Okay.
Ready?
Alright. Turn
3,
on.
2, 1.
Put a timer on your phone.
For how long?
For 20 to 30 minutes. So whatever consistency we want. So I'd say 20. And then we can kind of see. It's already dirty. It's already dirty from you. Let this run for 20 to 30 minutes, depending on whatever consistency we want. And we'll be back.
Alright, it's all done. 3, 2,
Yeah.
1. That looks good.
I forgot a spatula because you're supposed to take off the.
Sure sticks like ice cream though.
Alright, we're gonna try a bite. It's a
Cheers.
little too melted. Oh my god, this is so good!
Really good.
I was worried it would be too chunky.
Oh, hell no.
Perfectly fine. It's just very melted. Like we left it a little too long.
The time.
That was worth the time. I think we did a perfect job. It really didn't take long to cook the first part of it.
No, it didn't.
It's the waiting in the fridge for 2 hours that is like, there's not a lot left, but we'll have to split this up in multiple days doing this because this has to get cleaned and then we have to refreeze it to do
Yeah.
the rest of the stuff and do the pre-packaged ones. So, we'll be back to you in the future.
Oh, that's like half, right?
Yeah. Put the packet of ice cream mix as well as a cup of milk. If you're doing a whole packet, you do 2 cups of milk, but we're only doing a half packet. And then a cup of heavy whipping cream. And if you're making a whole packet, do 2 cups. Basically just do what the recipe says on the back of the packaging. And now we're gonna mix that up until the powder is dissolved. Oh, it's a new day. If we're in new clothes, I'm sorry. But today we mixed with the powder. We already made that. And now we're gonna go ahead and put it in the canister. This has been freezing. Since the last time we did this, it's been freezing. So,
There's the little.
and today we got baby spoons.
That's right.
No, you said it last time. And then I didn't, but we're out of spoons, so. like right there.
Ready?
Yeah. Smooth flicker, Mike. Now we're basically gonna wait for this to get done.
Alright.
I think the thing is that packet is made for like the bigger machines.
Well, yeah, because it says it on
Yeah, it does.
the packet.
And we don't have a big machine, we bought a small machine. Just because we don't really... I don't want something bulky.
Oh, and
Okay, well, in our defense, the box is like so much bigger than the machine. I thought the machine would be a little bit bigger, you know?
you would think.
Like, this photo is a little bit depicting, you know? Does it look like the same size? That's what we're looking like.
It's pretty milky though.
It does. This one's a lot more vanilla-y than our homemade one, but our homemade one was good.
A lot more richer.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's good. Can you move your hands? But I kind of like ours better. I think this is just too sweet. Too... But still good though. Alright. My final verdict right now is I prefer doing the homemade version. It really wasn't that hard to make. It maybe takes like 10 minutes tops to make it. Really not that long. This one is a little bit easier to make, but it is more richer. Really good. Alright. I'm just gonna eat the rest of that.
Yeah.
Even in the freezer for a few days, it's actually still pretty good.
Not bad.
Is this one more to make? Yes. That one was pretty good too.
I'd rather make it homemade.
The only thing that weirds me out about the homemade is the egg. So we're back with the powdered ice cream we just made today. It is hard. The texture is different though. Just me, or is it more grainy? Definitely really good though. Oh, and the only reason why I have baby spoons is because I have a niece that was a baby. It's the only reason why I have baby spoons. If I want something really, really sweet, I would prefer the powdered version. If I wanted something that was less sweet, I would go with my homemade version. But I mean, you could put more vanilla into the homemade version if you want it to be more vanilla-ish flavored, you know? Alrighty guys, so give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below if we should try a different flavor of ice cream.
And if you ever have made homemade, hit that big red button that says subscribe and the little bell next to it.
So you're notified when we post every Tuesday and Friday. This
Boy.
is KMC whatever, and we will see you in the next video. Bye guys.
Bye.